with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team from the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They'll send Moss in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown from 19 yards away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
18 rattle. 19 tight.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Shoves him aside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Yes, ready. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to launch it for Washington. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Washington in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, a 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
19 Tigers.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go.
4 yards remain for second down.
Left wing 19.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Let's go now. 19 right. Warriors 17. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why?
Why?
Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 45 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Isaiah Simmons,
his second sack of the night. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They'll throw now on the final play. Washington's got it.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Najee Harris.
Touchdown!
Najee Harris
from 13 yards out.
And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
On the return, Johnson.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinals.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Big Lion.
On second down, this is Harris. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. Touchdown! LaShawn McCoy. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. Finding Harris over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things sure were looking good for him at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control.
He's got a man, complete. And touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready, break! Hey, smash Broncos! No lead, go! Go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now back to throw. Finding Washington.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Check it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 14-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Complete to Washington. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Now a first carry for their fullback. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Johnson on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That was absolutely a letdown or a breakdown in coverage because what I saw was cover 3. Both corners having an outside third each. A safety should be in the middle. And when they threw the ball across the middle, the safety was nowhere to be found, and a big play resulted.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll get this to Ward. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Here we go. Strike. Nineteen tight.
Looking to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And we are underway here in England. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Warner. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roll and picked up big yardage.
Five yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
To throw, Warner. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now Warner. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw on 2nd down. Warner. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone. First down. A play fake. Now Warner. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Warner from the gun. throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
In motion left goes a tight end. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's got room. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Detroit.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Extra point up and good by Bullock.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll set up a throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Back to throw again.
It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris there to make the grab. And the Steelers are back within a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The throw over the middle taken in.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On second down, Warner.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Bullet good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. send this one away after the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That's complete to Ward. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Now a first down throw. Warner. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Warner finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now Warner. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
On 1st and 10, Warner. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Warner to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On 4th down, Warner. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, completes this to Ward. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Warner. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
On 4th down, Warner. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Warner. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. To throw, Warner. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
On 4th down, Warner. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Pass complete to Harris, and he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And just a yard to go here on second down. Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he will get out of bounds as that stops the clock on a big gainer up close to midfield. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line. Ready, break!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Pulls it in at the 13. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Check, 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 check. Check match, check match. Ready, ready?
You better come hard next time, son.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
You better get your weight room, son.
Head. Head the street. Head go. Ready. Let's go now. Go check, go check. Ready. Trap 50, trap 50. Third. Ready. Come on, come on. Shit.